All right, guys. All right, so use the distributive property to write the polynomial expression. So we're going to start with the 4x. 4x times 2x squared is going to give me 8x cubed. Then 4x times 3, they're both positive. It's going to give me plus 12x squared. Then 4x times 7, they're both positive, so it's going to be plus 28x. Now we're going to move on to that minus 3. Minus 3 times 2x squared, that makes it negative. 3 times 2 is 6x squared. Negative 3 times positive 3x, it's going to be a negative. 3 times 3 is 9x. And then we have the 3 times the 7. One's negative, so it's going to be minus 21. Okay, now we're going to combine our like terms. So our highest degree is 8x cubed. There's only one, so just bring it down, or up in this case. Then we have squared. We have this positive 12x squared and this minus 6x squared. So 12 minus 6 gives me 6x squared. Then we have x to the first power, just x. So we have 28x and minus 9x. 28 minus 9 is going to give me 19. And then we only have one constant, so we're just going to write it here. Minus 21. Okay. All right, the next one says write an expression that is equivalent to 3x cubed minus 5x times 6x cubed minus 4x squared. So you need to be careful with this one because you haven't seen one that combined multiplication and subtraction. So I'm going to kind of ignore this guy right here. And I'm going to distribute this first. And instead of ignoring, I'm just going to rewrite it. 3x cubed. Oops. Okay. So then I have a negative 5x times 6x cubed. So that's going to be minus 5 times 6 is 30. X times x cubed is x to the 4th. Then I have to distribute it here. A minus and a minus is going to make it plus. 5 times 4 is 20. X times x is x squared. We do want to write this in standard form. So the highest degree is 4. So we're going to write this minus 30x to the 4 plus 3x cubed plus 20x squared. Okay. So this one is just adding and subtracting. So if you remember, I said if it's adding, you rewrite the first one. So I'm just going to focus on this first part first. So I'm just going to rewrite the first one without parentheses. So you do that no matter what. Then if it's addition between the two problems, you drop the parentheses on the second problem. So that would be plus 8x cubed minus 3x plus 5. And now we're going to look at the last one. I said if it's a minus, you have to change the sign of everything because you have to distribute this negative. So it's going to be minus 5x cubed minus x squared minus 10. So now we can combine our like terms. The highest degree here is to the third power. So I have 13 plus 8. So that's 21 minus 5. It's going to be 16 x cubed. We want to look at x squared. So I have this minus 7x squared and minus 1x squared. So it's going to be minus 8x squared. And we want to look at the x. I have 5x minus 3x. 5 minus 3 is positive 2x. And then my constants, I have this positive 5 and this negative. I don't know why that's messing up. Negative 10, that would be minus 5. Okay. Okay, so multiply the polynomials. So when I multiply, I'm going to have x times 3x. That gives me 3x squared. X times 2 plus 2x. Negative 5 times 3x is going to be minus 15x. Negative 5 times positive 2 is minus 10. Combine our like terms. These are our only like terms. So I have 3x squared minus 13x, because 2 and a negative 15 makes negative 13, minus 10. Now it said, what is the product in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c? It wants to know what a, b, and c are. These are important, not so much in this, for this next test, but for the next one. So your a is whatever is the coefficient to the x squared. So that's going to be 3. Your b is the coefficient to the x to the first, which is negative 13. And your c is your constant. All right, and the last one, 2x minus 4 squared. Anything squared means you write it 2 times. So you have 2x minus 4 and 2x minus 4. I'm going to distribute. 2x times 2x gives me 4x squared. 2x times negative 4, it's going to be negative. 2 times 4 is 8, and we have that 1x. Now I have negative 4 times 2x, it's going to be negative. 4 times 2 is 8, and that 1x. And negative 4 times negative 4, that's positive 16. Now when we combine like terms, these are our only two like terms. So I'm just going to rewrite this for x squared. A negative and a negative, it's going to be negative 8 minus 8 is minus negative 16x, and then plus 16. All right, guys, email me if y'all have any questions, and study for your test tomorrow.